Hello everyone. It's my extreme gladness to welcome you all to the powerful and thrilling atmosphere of English grammar. What is the highlight of the day so far, dear children? Are you all finding it easy to learn? Are you all trying hard to learn things properly? We hope so. Dear students, today we are going to discuss about something different. The last class we have learned about past perfect tense. And dear students, if something was going on for a long time in the past, what tense do we use? That is past perfect continuous tense. Something was going on for a long time in the past. That is the idea in which we use past perfect continuous tense, okay? For example, we say it's like, I had been working hard. She has been writing cursive, or she has been working hard to improve her handwriting. Right? So dear students, today let's focus on the various rules and regulations of past perfect continuous tense, namely positive, negative, interrogative and interrogative negative. Dear students, now let's see the mind map of the lesson. Past perfect continuous tense. Past perfect continuous. In the past perfect we have learned it's like had plus V3. And when it comes to past perfect continuous V1 plus ing. Past perfect continuous. Dear students, let me also recall your ideas to present perfect continuous. Have been, has been. We have started some action in the past and still it is being carried on, right? That is present perfect continuous. Now when it comes to past perfect continuous, had been. See, the corresponding form of has or have been is had been. For example, I say I had been or I have been teaching English, which means it is an ongoing process which had started in the past. And if I say that I had been teaching English, which means now I'm not a teacher, I'm not teaching. It was on the process for a long time in the past. So dear students, that is the ideology in which we are using past perfect continuous, had been. So, you know to say, for example, if I say it's like, I had been working in the US, you know to say for a long time, it's understood. Because the meaning is hidden there, it's understood. Correct? So, let's focus on the mind map of this lesson. Positive, subject plus, had plus, been plus V1 plus ing plus object, had been. Okay, it was on a process for a long time in the past. So that is positive. Now when it comes to the negative, dear students, let's look at this rule. Had not been, subject plus, had plus, not plus, been plus, V1 plus ing. We had got a difference, there was a difference in he, she, that is third person singular in the present perfect continuous, that was has been, right? Now, whether it is first person, second person, third person, whatever it may be, we have no difference. The usage is had been. Okay? Yes. So that is subject plus, had plus, not plus, been plus, V1 plus, ing plus, object, or you know the short form, that is subject plus had in plus been plus V1 plus ing plus object, right dear students? Alright, now let's get back to the third rule here, that is interrogative. Interrogative, we take the helping verb out, had plus subject plus been plus V1 plus ing plus object. Object, I put it in the bracket because it's optional. If you want, you can use it or you need not to use it. So dear students, the idea is one. Almost all the tense forms, you see, this is the format, or this is kind of the format, right? We take out the helping verb and we get the interrogative, that is questions, right? Okay, now let's go to the negative questions, that is interrogative negative. That's like had plus subject plus not plus been plus V1 plus ing plus object. Had plus subject plus, dear student, subject, it's not only I, we, you, he, she, any names, any nouns, we can use any sort of subjects there, right? Or we can say it's like had in plus subject plus been plus V1 plus ing plus object. It's optional. So once again, dear students, this is the gist, this is the central idea of past perfect continuous. If you don't understand this rule properly, you are not going to understand the things in a perfect way. So once again, have a look at positive, negative, interrogative, and interrogative negative rule. Dear students, now let's look at some examples. Again, we are taking the verb eat, and you can replace it with any sort of verbs, provided it has to make sense, right? Okay, so you know the positive rule, right? Subject plus had plus been plus V1 plus ing plus object. It's optional, right? For example, if I say I had been eating, that's a perfect statement. So let's see other examples, like we had been eating mangoes, you had been eating mangoes, she had been eating mangoes. You can use he, she, or it had been eating mangoes, okay? There is no difference. They had been eating mangoes. I can say it's like Rini has been eating mangoes, the boys had been eating mangoes, teacher had been eating mangoes, teachers had been eating mangoes, any sort of subjects. Alright, now let's come with negative rule. That is like subject plus had plus not plus been plus V1 plus ing. Dear students, when you get such examples, use it, keep it, and you just see whether it is suiting to the, or whether it is matching with the rule. If it is not matching with the rule, it's not going to be under the category of past perfect continuous tense negative. Alright, yes, and here had in plus been plus V1 plus ing, I did not use the object there, right? Without which also the statement is perfect. So third statement, you had not been eating, he hadn't been eating mangoes. I've used object. I can also say that he hadn't been writing letters, or she hadn't been fighting with her sister. Okay, yes, any sort of verbs. I've given you the irregular verbs, right? You have got the set of irregular verbs, and you have to use all of those verbs in different places, and you have to use them so that those words will become of yours, not of your notebooks. Okay, yes. The last one is like they had not been eating. Dear students, These are some of the examples, simplified examples, so that everybody would understand the things in a perfect manner. Dear students, now we are here. Interrogative rule of past perfect continuous. Okay, so what is the rule? That is had plus subject plus been plus V1 plus ing plus object. Right? So you have to match these sentences with the rule. So had I been eating mangoes? Had you been eating mangoes? Or had we been eating mangoes? Had it been eating mangoes? Had they been eating mangoes? You can ask different sorts of questions, right? Had she been washing her clothes? Had he been cooking food? Right? Had you been helping your brother, sister, whatever it may be, right? Okay, now let's come to the last one, interrogative negative. Match the rule had plus subject plus not plus been plus V1 plus ing plus object, which is optional, right? Yes. So it's like, had I not been eating, or hadn't we been eating? Had you not been eating mangoes? Hadn't she been eating? Had they not been eating? So dear students, it's falling under the category, it's matching with the rule, right? You can use any sort of verbs and you can form different variety of questions. They are negative questions, right, dear students? Dear students, now we are here with the first activity. Okay, change the given statements or sentences to past perfect continuous tense. Now all of these statements are in present perfect continuous. All right? Okay. Now let's see a few examples. Okay. He has been driving a car. So it's all a matter of changing this one here, right? Okay, to the past perfect continuous tense. So it will become like, he had been driving a car. They had not been swimming. It will just become like, they had not been swimming, right? Okay. Have you been biting your nails? That will become just like, just change this helping verb, it will become, have you been biting your nails, right? Okay, so the last two are for you to do the things. Okay, hasn't she been teaching us? And the last one is like, I have been shooting videos. So dear students, I have been sending you videos, right? So maybe after a few months I can say that I had been sending you videos, or I had been shooting videos. Correct? Yes. So please make certain changes, and you have to tell me the right answer in the interactive session. Dear children, now we are here with the last activity. Form statements in past perfect continuous tense as directed. We have learned positive, negative, interrogative, negative rules, right? So using these words, these must be the words, and you have to frame a positive statement in past perfect continuous tense, interrogative statement with the word lead, negative statement with the word by, interrogative negative statement with the word no, and a positive statement with the word fly. Now let me give you an example. Okay, positive. Sink. What is the meaning of sink? Something is sinking in the water, we say, right? So the boat had been sinking in the water. The boat had been sinking in the water. Positive statement in past perfect continuous tense. So dear students, rest of the words are for you to frame statements, and you have to tell me different examples, different statements with the word lead, by, know and fly. Interrogative, negative, interrogative negative, and positive in past perfect continuous tense. Right? So I hope that it's pretty clear to you. Dear students, this amazing video is for your reference, and you have to utilize it to know the concepts in a better way, so that you would be able to use this tense form in a free manner, and you would get enriched with the ideas of this tense form. With this, I end up the video. See you in the next video. Until then, be happy and be safe.